Hey, what's up everybody? Today's video is going to be a book haul video for you guys for the month of June. Yeah, I know it's July, but before I continue, I do want to apologize that I know I haven't been making a lot of videos, especially for the month of June, because I've been really busy and I probably won't do a lot in July either. So I decided that I won't do kind of any wrap-ups for a couple of months. I will probably kind of combine all the books that I have read for the summer into one video and make that kind of a summer wrap-up. So that won't be until probably the end of August, I think. So I think that would be kind of best. I do though want to kind of do more reviews. I know I haven't done any reviews. I only did one. Okay, now back to the book haul. I'm happy to say that I only have 7 books here to show you. I know like in the past book hauls that I have been showing you a lot, but I said in my last book haul that I am not going to buy a lot because I need to put on myself a limit for the next couple of months, so I'm pretty proud of myself there. So 3 of the books are from Barnes & Nobles. 2 of them were pre-ordered already, and 1 of them I got from the store. And then 4 of the books that I have here is from a kind of like a little independent bookstore that's kind of closer to where I live. And they have a really nice variety of books there. I was actually there to kind of buy one of the books, but they didn't have it, but they were able to order it for me. So before I show you this book I bought from Barnes & Nobles, and it seems though I have been buying a lot more epic fantasy books. I mean, which is good because I need to get into more high fantasy stuff. But the thing though is that I have not read pretty much any high fantasy books this year, and I'm saying this because one of my kind of reading goals for this year is to read more high fantasy. So that right now is actually a complete failure to me. So this book I bought is a high fantasy book, and it's a kind of a bind-up book as well. And that is the Night Angel trilogy by Brent Weeks. And I think this is about kind of like a assassin, or I'll read the back here. For Derzoblin, assassination is an art, and he is the city's most accomplished artist. For Azoth, survival is just the beginning. He was raised in the streets and knows an opportunity when he sees one, even when the risks are as high as working for someone like Derzoblin. Azoth must learn to navigate the assassin's world of dangerous politics and strange magic, and become the perfect killer. So, I've been kind of getting into all the assassins, kind of warriors type books. If you want to know what the books are, let me look in here. Book 1 is The Way of Shadows. Book 2 is The Shadow's Edge. And Book 3 is Beyond the Shadows. So these next 2 books I have are the pre-ordered books. And the first one is The Murder Complex by Lindsay Cummings. And I've only heard of this like a couple months ago when one of the, the Epic Reads tea time video, the girls, they showed this on a ARC party, I think it was, and the cover just intrigued me. So, and the title intrigued me as well, because I do love kind of like murder and suspense, it just seems like it's going to be good. I'm sure you heard a lot about this by now, because this book is mostly set in a futuristic world, where the the murder rate is higher than the birth rate, and I kind of want to know why that is. So can't wait to read it. I'll probably read it pretty soon. And I can't believe Lindsay Cummings is actually 20 years old. I mean, when I was 20, I didn't even know what to do in my life, really. I think I was in college. No, maybe I dropped out of college. Yeah. Then the other book that I pre-ordered is Ruin and Rising by Leigh Bardugo. This is a collector's edition from Barnes & Nobles, and this is the 3rd and final book of the Grisha trilogy. So I have not read this yet, nor Shadow and Bone, which is the first book, but because I now have the third book, I'm going to marathon those. I think that'll be a good opportunity to. Next up are the books that I got from, did I mention what the bookstore was? It was called Book World, that nice independent bookstore that I told you about. And this is the book that I wanted to find, and they ordered it for me, and that was Crown of Midnight by Sarah J. Maas. This is the hardcover version, and I love this cover. Anyway, this is the second book of the Throne of Glass series, and I really want to get into this pretty soon. I have the novellas part and the Throne of Glass already, so and I know the third book is coming out in September, so I don't know, maybe I should wait until the third book comes out, and then I'll marathon them. Seems good, right? And then the last three books that I have here are pretty much, they're from the same author, but two of them are from the same series, and one of them is from a different series. Did I say that right? I'll show you. So the first two books that I got from the same author is The Furies of Calderon and the Cadam's Fury by Jim Butcher. I've heard a lot of people have been loving this kind of high epic, I don't know if it's high, maybe more epic fantasy, and I really want to get into this. Jim Butcher, I've only read one of his books, and the other book I got is The Full Moon, also by him. And this series is from the Dresden Files. The first book was called Stormfront. That was the book that I read from him, and I thought it was okay, and I thought it was enjoyable, but I didn't really love it. But I read that a long time ago, but I thought I can kind of continue with the series. I know, like, how many are out there? 15, I think. The 15th book, I think, just came out. So I kind of want to continue with the series and see how it goes, see if I like it. So this book word also gave me kind of like a bookmark. I don't know if anybody know what this book is. It's called it's a Blood of Seduction, a Vamp City novel. And that blurb says, "Welcome to Vamp City." And then this is by Pamela Palmer. In the back here you get. It was on sale on May 29th, 2012. I've actually not heard of it. If anybody is interested, there's a little synopsis here. Vampires live only for lust and pleasure in the eternal twilight of Vamp City. But the city's magic is dying. The only person who can restore it, a beautiful woman from the mortal world. No one knows nothing of the power she wields. Quinn Lennox is searching for a missing friend when she stumbles into a dark otherworld that only she can see, and finds herself at the mercy of Arturo Maza, and a dangerous, handsome vampire whose wicked kiss will save her, enslave her, bewitch her, and betray her. What Arturo can't do is forget about her any more than Quinn can control her own feelings for him. If anybody interested, try it out. I'm not into much vampires as I was like 6 years ago. Alright, that is all the books that I show you for today. I know, yes, I said that there are not many. So let me know if you guys, I don't know, have read any of the books, or have got any of the books, or is interested in any of the books. Just let me know down below. And that is it for this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye!